Hello, my name is Manny Da Silva, and I'm the head fly tying instructor for the Western Mass Fly Fishermen's fly tying classes. This is our logo, and this is a picture of my mentor who taught me everything I know about fly tying, and I took the classes over from. This is the quick moving video of the stage one of the gray ghost. I'm going to catch my thread up just behind the eye of the hook. Take 3 or 4 wraps, and I'm going to wrap back over my thread, binding it down to the top of the hook shank and cutting my excess off. I'm going to take my thread and I'm going to run my thread back all the way to hook point, or close just before hook point, I should say. Okay, and I want to stop just before hook point and execute another half hitch. And again, we half hitch between every procedure. I'm going to take my tinsel. The way I like to start my tinsel on my hook is I like to cut a small taper into it. And I'm going to catch my thread just behind that taper. Once I have it caught with a couple of wraps, I'm going to bring my tinsel around. Bend that little tab back. Wrap down on top of that tag. And then wrap in front of our tie-in point. And execute a half hitch. At least now our tinsel is secure. Just like any other tag situation, you want to wrap your tinsel edge to edge down onto the bend of the hook to create your tag. And once I've done that, I'm going to reverse direction. And again, edge to edge. We're going to bring our tinsel right back to our thread. Once we get to our thread, we execute a thread pinch. But in the gray ghost, we do not cut our tinsel off. We bend it back, and we start wrapping down on top of it. I'm just going to bring it around for now. In a sense, a half wrap, if you want to put it that way. And just get it out of the way for now. I'm going to wrap back, binding it down. I want to wrap back all the way to hook point, and then take my thread forward towards the eye of the hook. And on streamer hooks, I like to reinforce it with my fingertips, just so I don't pull it out of the vise. I'm going to wrap until I get in front of our tie-in point and execute a half hitch. I will now start my floss for our floss body. This is the Danville 4-strand floss. Just clip it so they're all even. Roll my fingers back. Stand my thread straight up, bring my floss right to the top of the hook shank, roll my fingers forward, bring my thread down and around and up, roll back, roll forward, bring my thread down and around and up, and now my floss is caught. Take a few wraps in front and execute a half hitch. Our floss is now secured to the top of our hook shank. I will now take floss, and I want to have nice, keep my fingers close. I do not want my floss to flare out. I want to create a nice flat body for the gray ghost. all the way to our tinsel. Once we get to our tinsel, we will reverse direction with our floss, and we will wrap towards our thread. Nice flat body. Basically, our floss is edge to edge, just like our tinsel. And once we get to our thread, I will execute a thread pinch. And angling my floss forward, switching hands, I'm going to come in and cut close at an angle, tapering all our materials. Wrap forward, binding it down, and then wrap back. Another half inch. And now I'm ready to bring my tinsel rib up. Take one full wrap on the back side of the floss, and then allow my tinsel to spiral up the body. Once we get to our thread, I'm going to execute a thread pinch. Come in with the core of my scissors, and cut close, but leave just a little bit of a tang of the tinsel. Bend that tang back, wrap in front of the tinsel, and then wrap back, wrapping back over that little tang, locking our tinsel in, and this establishes the floss body for the gray ghost. Now the second stage of our video will show how we attach our throat and our wings. Thank you for watching.